So, hi. I'm currently working on this tank right now. I changed the gravel to sand and I added my plants last night. I I got the sand in here and I got it filled up at 12. What is that? At 12, but yeah. So, um, yeah. I changed it from gravel, as you can see. I'm I'm okay with gravel. It's just that it's easier to clean. It's good for new people, but it doesn't it grows a lot of bacteria, but not enough for my fish. I need a lot more. So I changed it to sand for more bacteria growth and more stuff, and also for these guys to burrow and dig, because that's what they do. They're diggers. When they get stressed out, they dig. When they go to sleep, they dig. And yeah, they just sit and just inside the sand. And they couldn't do it with the gravel, but now since I got sand, they're gonna be so happy. So yeah, I'm gonna add these fishes one by one because I don't want an ammonia spike. So every 15 minutes, I'm gonna add one bag. Another 15 minutes, another bag. Another 15 minutes, another bag. And all that. Because I told somebody I was gonna tell them about the nitrogen cycle, and here we go. Here's the nitrogen cycle. So, when fish poop and pee, I don't know if they pee or not, when they produce waste, the waste falls down and gets eaten up by little tiny organisms, or they eat it. The fish eat it, or organisms eat it, which they're bacteria. Bacteria eats the poop and creates ammonia, which is highly toxic for these fishes. Well, these fishes can deal with high ammonia levels, but the shrimps and the loaches, they're specialty fish. And the snails, all these others are specialty fish. So I gotta be careful. And so yeah, so the fish produce waste that turns into ammonia, and it's highly toxic. So there's another bacteria that turns the ammonia to nitrites, and that is a little bit less toxic, but still highly toxic. So there's another bacteria that turns the nitrites into nitrates, and that is not as toxic. That can go up to 40 parts per million, which is a lot, but ammonia can only go up to 4 parts per million. From 40 to 4, that's the amount that you should be cautious about. No. So for 4 parts per million, that's when you should that's when you should do an immediate water change. I don't know. Just watch your ammonia, get an ammonia tester that sits under glass and all that, and it'll tell you if you need to do a water change or not, or to take care of everything or not. But yeah, then once all that happens and all the nitrates have been converted, the plants, I put real plants in here because I don't want to do a lot of water changes, but I do. But I don't, but I do. But I don't, but I do. So I added real plants in here to make it easier on the fish's slime coat, because they've been stressed out, so their slime coat's not as good. So yeah. So that's a fake plant. This is fake. That's fake. But all this, from there to there, and that one, they're real. All those are real. And so I added beneficial bacteria. I don't know if they all died, but yeah. The foam filter, adds beneficial bacteria, and I'm gonna have to turn that off and add a fish, add a bag. So, yeah. So let's see what bag I should add first. Ooh, this is exciting. It's like adding new fishes to your new aquarium. No. No. Yes. Hold on. So, I'll continue the story. Okay, and I'm back. So, I added these fishes. I probably shouldn't have had coffee today. This is exciting. But, yeah. So, these fishes, they're gonna produce the first waste. So, it's gonna be easy on the fishes. Like, that already has enough beneficial bacteria. I cleaned it. So here's what I did last night. I went over here and I squeezed those out inside this tank. I went squeeze, 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 and it made it really cloudy. And that's because I wanted beneficial bacteria for overnight because they produced so much waste. You will not understand. They ate it all. They ate all their poop. So that's why it looks clean. But they produced so much waste last night. Like, it was like about, there's rocks in there, so it was about that much. It was just curdled all around here. And it was also in their filter. I think that's where most of it went. So I cleaned the filters in here and in here. Well, at least one of them. Or both of them, I don't know. So, yeah. So, there's bacteria in here in the sand now. Not a lot, but enough. And so, yeah. I highly recommend foam filters. Highly. I highly recommend not getting those, and I highly recommend getting these. They're a lot less maintenance. They're a lot less costly and a lot less deadly. Yes, these are deadly. From the impeller to having to change out the filter and putting a new cartridge in. Because you're taking a lot of beneficial bacteria from these cartridges. And you replace them every month. But these, you can clean them however much you want. You have no limit to these. Not a lot of limit. Well, for the first 30 days, you do have a little bit of a limit. So, yeah. I think I'm going to be adding these ones next. Nope, never mind. These ones? Yeah. I don't know. Excuse me. That is my redneck light fixture for this, and it actually works. This is a LED bulb. So if you guys were wondering or worrying, LED, doesn't get too hot. Gets a little bit hot, but not too hot. I also organized this. It was dirty. So, yeah. I think I told the nitrogen cycle. And I also talked about these. These are much cheaper. And get real plants, because they like the nitrates. Okay? Get real plants. Do not buy fake plants. It helps so much more. It helps with algae, so you won't get as much algae or any of that. And yeah, so yeah. Bye. Get real plants, get a foam filter, and make sure you add fish slowly. Bye.